Greetings, traveler, and welcome to the Nordic Forge. My name is Aaron, and today we begin our journey into the rune-etched world of Ethros by looking at how it was created and setting the stage for the future tales of the world. Ethros is an original fantasy world created by myself. I hope to use these videos as a way to catalog, share, and develop the world further with the help of my friends and community. Join me as we strengthen this world together, nurturing its stories and forging new adventures in its uncharted territories. Now, where do we begin? In the timeless expanse of the cosmos, amidst the celestial dance of stars, there stood a deity whose name has long been lost in the corridors of history, the bearded god. A celestial smith of unparalleled might stood atop a cosmic forge that resonated with the symphony of creation. With his divine hammer in hand, the god stood before his anvil, an entity unmatched in any pantheon. From the swirling mist and fiery chaos, the god wrought the genesis of the world, Ethros, his celestial craftsmanship sculpting the world into being. The forge blazed with ethereal fire, casting its radiant glow upon the rolling ocean that spanned the void. With thunderous strikes that echoed across the cosmos, the bearded god hammered the contours of two colossal continents into existence, Elden and Othgard. Each resounding strike upon the anvil reverberated through the fabric of creation, birthing the majestic landscapes of Ethros. Elden emerged to the south, its craggy peaks and verdant valleys testament to the god's masterful artistry, while Othgard ascended in the north, where frozen cliffs and piney fjords bore witness to the god's craftsmanship. Amidst the chaos of the boiling ocean, the god's prowess knew no bounds. With each strike, land rose from the depths, drawn forth by his might, transforming the tumultuous waters into the sprawling world. Thus, within the cosmic forge of the forgotten deity, Ethros took form, a testament to the divine artistry that shaped its landscapes and heralded the commencement of a world whose history would echo throughout the ages. In the tomes of Ethrosian lore, the bearded god remains a mysterious figure, revered as the celestial smith whose hammer strikes carved the continents and drew forth the lands from the boiling ocean. Little more is known of him or his history, for time has veiled his name and obscured the details of any origin. To this day, he is revered as the sole and prime architect of Ethros and its origin. In the eons that spanned after the forging of Ethros, the world evolved and matured. Millions of years passed, shrouding the divine creation in the veil of time as nature flourished, landscapes shifted, and the celestial cycles continued their ancient dance. When the Elden finally awoke from their slumber, they emerged not as descendants of mortals, but as embodiments of the very essence of the natural world itself. Born from the land, the bark of trees and the stones, they were the primordial guardians of nature, ethereal beings who traversed the untamed wilderness as custodians of Ethros. From the peaks of the mountains to the vast expanse of moors, each type of Elden bore unique traits and characteristics, perfectly attuned to their surroundings. They were the living embodiment of their habitat, intricately connected to the elements they inhabited. Despite later becoming the ancestors of the noble Elves, the Elden's origins were rooted in the primordial forces of the world. They walked as living embodiments of the land, attuned to the whispers of the forest, the murmurs of the river, and the ancient wisdom woven into the very fabric of Ethros. The exact number of Elden that existed during the awakening remains a mystery, obscured by the passage of time, but Ethrosian lore and accounts speak of numerous types of Elden. Their numbers were as varied as the landscapes they hailed from, making it challenging to pinpoint an exact count. The Elden remained embodiments of nature's essence, each uniquely attuned. They controlled elemental forces, earth, water, air, and fire. With mastery over each, they influenced flora, communicated with animals, and held profound wisdom about Ethros' balance. Resilient and ethereal, they seamlessly merged into their domains, healing and restoring the land where needed, with reverence. Their powers were wielded not for dominance, but to protect and nurture Ethros' harmony. As time passed, an event beckoned by forces beyond was about to begin. An assembly of the Elden, orchestrated by an unseen hand, as if the very essence of Ethros willed their communion. Speculation arose among the Elden. Some attributed this calling to the enduring presence of the bearded god, whose celestial craftsmanship continued to shape the evolving world. The journey to the shores of Othgard spanned countless years, a pilgrimage that transcended the bounds of time itself. The Elden, drawn by an inexplicable force, traversed varied landscapes, overcoming untold trials and embarking on a pilgrimage to convene at the sacred meeting ground. Upon the shores of Othgard, amidst the tranquil embrace of the sea, the Elden gathered, a convergence of ethereal beings from every corner of Ethros. Here, surrounded by the symphony of crashing waves and whispers of the wind, they deliberated upon the future of the world they safeguarded. In their discourse, the Elden pondered the exquisite beauty of the lands they called home, marveling at their visual splendor, yet recognizing a profound hollowness within. The Elden lamented the absence of vibrant life beyond the beasts that roamed the woods and sky. They deliberated upon the essence of existence, recognizing a need to infuse the world with vitality and spirit, to bring forth life that would thrive in harmony with the majesty of nature. Their discussions echoed with the whispers of ancient wisdom and a profound understanding of the world's intricate balance. As the Elden deliberated, their words carried the weight of timeless guardianship and the responsibility entrusted to them. They sought a path forward, a destiny for Ethros that would awaken the lands from their apparent emptiness and foster a world teeming with the vitality of life itself. As the Elden converged upon the shores of Othgard, a breathtaking spectacle unfolded. Their ethereal forms shimmered in radiant hues that mirrored the diverse landscapes they hailed from. Gathering in a circle, the Elden stood as luminous beings, each emanating an aura pulsating with elemental energies. Their forms began to intertwine, a dance that radiated a symphony of vibrant colors. As their essences fused, tendrils of shimmering light wove between them. The atmosphere crackled with an otherworldly resonance, harmonizing with the elements as the Elden's combined essence began to weave the fabric of existence. As the ritual reached its zenith, a crescendo of light erupted from the convergence, illuminating the surroundings in an ethereal brilliance. The energies surged outward, touching every part of Ethros and planting the seeds of life throughout its borders. However, this monumental act of creation exacted a toll upon the Elden. Having poured their essence into the genesis of life, they slowly began to fade away, their ethereal forms dissipating back into the natural elements they once embodied. As each Elden dissolved into the essence of Ethros, their spirits diffused into the very fabric of the world, becoming one with the elements they had safeguarded for eons. Some whispers in Ethrosian lore suggest that these benevolent guardians persist, ever watchful from the whispers of the wind, a silent presence overseeing the realms they once nurtured. Another vast expanse of time passed after the Elden's convergence before the first stirrings of life emerged upon its landscapes. Silence reigned for many years, and the world lay dormant, cloaked in the embrace of a timeless slumber. When life finally stirred, it was in the eastern reaches of the continent of Ethlin, nestled within a realm now known as Dameria. Here, amidst the gentle whispers of the winds and the harmonious symphony of nature, the Elves made their ethereal entrance into the tapestry of existence. Emerging from silver pools of water under the light of the moon, in a manner akin to childbirth, the Elves were conceived. Marked by a simple innocence, their forms small and delicate, evoking a sense of youthful wonderment. The fledgling Elves, akin to children taking their initial steps, displayed a slow and deliberate growth. Their small forms held an innate grace, yet their physical development progressed at a leisurely pace, mirroring the gradual unfolding of the world around them. As they ventured forth from the silver pools, these youthful beings embodied an innocence and curiosity. Their slow growth contrasted greatly against their extraordinary longevity. With each passing year, the Elves grew at an unhurried pace, their lives unfolding in union with the measured rhythms of nature itself. They lived and learned, embracing the timeless essence of Dameria, growing not only in stature but also in wisdom. Matured, their once childlike forms gradually transitioned into beings of breathtaking elegance and timeless grace. They stood tall and slender, their stature was graceful, adorned with an aura of serene poise. Their features retained a delicate refinement, fair skin that radiated a gentle luminescence, reminiscent of the moon's soft glow. Light hair cascaded in waves of silken strands, reflecting the radiant hues of the stars. Eyes, bright and captivating, shimmered with the vivid colors of the celestial tapestry. As time passed and the Elves fully matured, they began constructing their own settlements, seeking to carve out havens where they could find shelter and safety from the natural threats of Ethros. The decision to build a city emerged from a collective reverence for the land and a deep connection to the realm of Dameria. The Elves, guided by their intimate bond with nature, sought a place that echoed the harmony of their surroundings. a site where the land's inherent beauty intertwined with their growing civilization. Yngol in Elvish translates to first light or dawn's beginning. The name encapsulated the concept of the first emergence and the initial light that illuminates the darkness, a fitting reflection of the Elves founding their inaugural city. Yngol stood as a tranquil haven nestled within Dameria's beauty. Its architecture wove harmoniously amid nature's embrace. Bridges arched over crystalline streams. Structures merged with ancient trees. Here, elven craftsmanship flourished, capturing the essence of the land's serenity. Within these halls, music and art echoed the enchantment of nature. Yngol became a sanctuary of wisdom, where scholars delved into the mysteries of the cosmos, and philosophy venerated the harmony of the natural world. It stood as a testament to elven stewardship, preserving heritage and safeguarding the timeless beauty of the realm. In the tranquil years following the founding of Yngol, a time steeped in peace and budding development, the Elves of Ethros were on a cusp of a profound revelation. An eon had passed since the city's inception, marked by a harmonious era of growth and prosperity. Amidst this tranquility, the elven society was stirred by the emergence of Elenion, an elven scholar and teacher of Yngol. From his earliest days, Elenion was recognized as an extraordinary figure, his life entwined with the mystical energies of the realm. Elenion's life was steeped in wonder and curiosity, roaming the vibrant landscapes of Dameria, enchanted by the whispers of nature and the arcane mysteries lingering within ancient ruins scattered across the land. It was during one fateful night beneath the celestial glow of the moon that Elenion experienced an awakening that would alter the course of elven history. As he dove into a state of deep meditation, a tingling sensation coursed through him, resonating with the pulse of the land itself, a surge of pure, unbridled energy akin to threads of invisible light surging forth, intertwining with Elenion's being. Arcane whispers caressed his consciousness, unveiling vistas of ethereal landscapes teeming with untapped potential, a cosmic weave interlaced with the essence of Ethros. Through this mysterious connection, Elenion glimpsed the intricate dance of elemental forces interlinked like a cosmic tapestry. He witnessed the harmonious interplay of earth, air, fire, and water, each strand woven into the fabric of existence, pulsating with raw, untamed power. In that moment, the veil concealing the latent power of Magick was lifted. Elenion became the first conduit for the ethereal energies that cradled Ethros, feeling the ebb and flow of this newfound force resonating within him. Through dedicated study and fervent contemplation, Elenion began unraveling the intricate tapestry of Magick. His meditations led him to discern the fundamental principles governing the flow of these arcane energies, understanding the delicate balance between elemental forces and the harmony needed to wield them. As his mastery grew, Elenion sought to share his revelations with his kin. Gathering the elves in the serene sanctuaries of Yngol, he unveiled the secrets of Magick, imparting the wisdom gleaned from his communion with the arcane fabric of Ethros. Under Elenion's tutelage, the elves honed their abilities, each elf discovering a unique connection to the ethereal currents that course through the world. The awakening of sorcery amongst them marked a renaissance of knowledge and empowerment. Elenion guided his kin with patience and wisdom, refining their craft and instilling reverence for the harmonious balance of nature. Together they honed their abilities, delving into the intricacies of magic, learning to channel elemental forces, manipulate energy, and harmonize their essence with the cosmic weave. Through Elenion's teachings, a group of skilled sorcerers emerged among the elves, each weaving their unique interpretations of magic into their daily lives. Their enchanted arts blossomed, intertwining with the natural world, fostering a new era of enlightenment and empowerment within the elven society of Yngol. As time passed, the allure of essence, the raw source of magic, began to enthrall the elves. Drawn by its boundless power, they increasingly leaned on it for their needs, gradually weaving its energies into the fabric of their existence. As time wore on, the elves' reliance on essence grew insatiable. Its wondrous capabilities were exploited for tasks mundane and grandiose alike. The weaving of magic into every aspect of life became a norm, blurring the line between necessity and indulgence. The unchecked consumption of essence birthed unforeseen consequences. The very foundations of Yngol, sustained by the delicate balance of nature, began to falter. Cracks marred the once stable foundations, fissures emanating eerie glows, signs of the essence's destabilizing effects. The veil separating the physical world from the ethereal planes began to thin. Echoes of otherworldly whispers resonated through Yngol's corridors, and spectral manifestations flickered in and out of existence. In a desperate bid to stabilize Yngol, Elenion, leading a group of powerful sorcerers, underwent a harrowing ritual. Channeling their mastery of essence, they harnessed its raw energies to restore balance, willingly surrendering their lives to mend the fractured weave that threatened their city's existence. This sacrificial act, while temporarily stabilizing Yngol, rendered it a fragile sanctuary, and the weave's mending brought unforeseen perils. An aura of unrestrained magic lingered, transforming the once harmonious city into a treacherous labyrinth. Essence fluctuations manifested as erratic surges, rendering the city's heart dangerously volatile. Faced with the looming dangers, the Elves made a heart-rending choice: to abandon Yngol, their once thriving haven. The delicate balance maintained by Elenion's sacrifice rendered the city perilous and inhospitable. Reluctantly, the Elves bid farewell to their ancestral home, leaving behind the silent streets and ethereal remnants of a once vibrant city. Yngol was now a haunting remnant of its former glory, standing as a poignant testament to the perils of unchecked essence and the sacrifices made in desperation to preserve it. In the aftermath of the tears within the weave of magic, Dameria had undergone a dramatic transformation. The vibrant green canopy that once adorned Dameria's landscape had begun to undergo a profound metamorphosis. Trees once lush and verdant shed their emerald hues, their leaves transmuting into shades of bright gold and shimmering yellow. The forest's vibrant foliage transformed into a breathtaking tapestry of gilded hues. As essence fluctuations reverberated through the realm, Dameria's topography succumbed to a monumental upheaval. The serene valleys once nestled between gentle hills were upturned and torn asunder. The very earth shifted and fractured, revealing immense canyons and verticality that had not existed in the realm's prior state. Where once stood tranquil valleys and meandering streams, now towered majestic cliffs and sprawling chasms. The landscape's newfound verticality transformed the serene horizons into a surreal spectacle, with towering rock formations and intricate canyon networks weaving through the altered terrain. Despite the upheaval, nature in Dameria displayed a resilient allure. The golden-hued foliage draped the cliffs and canyon walls, infusing a surreal grandeur into the transformed landscape. The once familiar realms had evolved into a place of breathtaking beauty, tinged with an otherworldly charm born of the weave's instability. Still, within the forsaken city of Yngol, dark denizens now found refuge amidst specters and shades that roam its abandoned corridors and shattered streets. Their haunting presence a somber warning of the perils of unchecked magic. Yngol, to this day, stands as a forbidden territory, its haunted ruins harboring secrets and dangers, a darkened realm where only the bravest of souls dare to tread. For now, friend, this is where we must part ways. As we wrap up this chapter on the origins of Ethros, be sure to join me next time as we delve deeper into the world, its races, locations, and history. Let me know what you're excited to learn about in the comments. Subscribe if you're interested in exploring these unfolding stories with me, and until then, may the road rise up to meet you. Thanks for listening.